Welcome MOTU fans to another Third Earth Reviews toy review, and today I will be reviewing the brand new Club Grayskull Filmation style Tung Lashor from Super 7. So let's start by taking a look at her packaging. As we've seen with all of the Filmation style figures, Tung Lashor comes in an open window box with a Castle Grayskull design. Once the slipcover is removed, we find that the drawbridge is now open to reveal our figure inside. On the back of the box we have an image of our character in the classic Filmation style, standing before the Fright Zone, as well as a short bio. Sadly, Tung Lashor is easily the worst figure out of this set. The sculpted seams and the paint deco are just so sloppy it doesn't even look like it went through a quality control process at all. I have a ton of rough seams and some very noticeable excess blue paint on his head and his horde symbol. In addition, the symbol has some very noticeable scratches in the red paint. While overall the paint deco and sculpt are a great representation of the original cartoon design, the figure as a whole is just disappointing. I had hoped that many of the Super 7 quality control issues would have been fixed by the second wave of figures, but it seems that they sadly still have a ways to go. I've seen some photos of other people's Tung Lashors online that look so much better than mine, so it may not be a common problem, but it is something to keep in mind if you're looking to get one of these figures for yourself. I am happy to have him in my Filmation collection, as I do really like the Horde characters, but I do wish that Super 7 had done just a bit more quality control testing before this wave had shipped out to the customers. Tung Lashor has the same articulation as most of the MOTU classic figures, meaning his head is on a ball joint so he can look left and right, but does have a hard time looking up and down. Tung Lashor also has the standard ball-like joints in his shoulders, so his arms can move forwards, backwards, and out to the side. There are swivels at the biceps, standard bends at the elbows, and rotation and bends at his wrists. Tung Lashor does have the ab crunch as well as the swivel at the waist, although I could not get his waist to turn. I'll have to try and fix the issue with some heat later on. His legs have the ball-like joints so they can move forwards, backwards, and out to the side, as well as swivel at the hips. He has the standard bends at the knees, swivels at the boots, and his ankles can bend forwards, backwards, and rock side to side. His right knee is also locked into place, so I'll have to try to fix that along with his waist. It should be noted that the problem with his waist and the problem with his knee was caused by excess paint in the joints. Tung Lashor does come with a few different accessories. He has an alternative head sculpt with his tongue sticking out, a rocket backpack, and a gun made of a solid bluish-purple plastic. Sadly, all of these accessories have the same poor sculpting and paint deco that we saw with the figure. The seams for the rocket are pretty bad, the gun doesn't really fit in his hands very well, and the alternative head has some noticeable paint smudges and a few missing chunks out of his tongue. Which again is such a disappointment since I really do want to like these figures. Tung Lashor is part of the second wave of the Super 7 Club Grayskull Filmation style figures. Unfortunately, these figures were made to order, so if you are interested in getting one of these figures for yourself, you will have to go to online stores such as Big Bad Toy Store or secondary markets such as eBay. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe so you can check out all my other reviews. I will have a vintage toy review up in the next few days, so until then, this has been Third Earth Reviews.